There was once a young girl in France who believed she did not belong anywhere. Her name was Gabrielle Chanel. The world later knew her as Coco. People in Paris still talk about her like she never left. They say Paris has many icons but only one woman who turned the entire city into a living stage of elegance. This is her journey. Coco was born in deep struggle. She lived a childhood that carried more silence than comfort. After her mother passed away, she was sent to an orphanage. The walls were cold, but she found something strange there. She found discipline and imagination. The nuns stitched clothes with simple shapes and clean lines. She watched their hands move with grace. She learned with intense focus. She did not know it yet, but the whole world would one day watch her hands reshape fashion. As she grew older, she sang in small bars where soldiers and nobles sat scattered across the dim lights. Her voice was not meant for big stages, but her confidence was. They called her Coco because of a song she sang. She liked the name because it felt like a new start. A start she desperately wanted. Coco met people who lived in grand homes. People who taught her how the elite dressed and how Parisian society moved like a quiet river of rules. But she did not want to follow their rules. She wanted to write her own. She saw corsets squeezing women into pain. She saw heavy gowns stealing their freedom. She thought a woman deserved space to breathe, to walk, to work, to live. It was a dangerous thought for the time. She opened a small shop. Her first designs were simple and fearless. Clean shapes, soft fabrics, freedom stitched into every line. People made fun of her. They said no one in Paris would wear such simple clothing. But then something happened. Women who were tired of discomfort began walking into her store. They tried her clothes and felt something they had never felt before. They felt free. Word spread across Paris like a quiet revolution. Soon women who once rejected her ideas stood in line to buy her clothes. Street by street, district by district, Paris began to transform. Women walked differently, talked differently, even dreamed differently. They moved with a new kind of power. Coco had not only created fashion. She had created identity. Her genius continued to grow. She designed timeless pieces like the little black dress. A dress so simple yet so powerful that people believed she made magic with cloth. She created Chanel No. 5, a perfume that still carries the heartbeat of Paris in every drop. The city became her canvas, and every design was a stroke of rebellion against expectations, but her life also carried storms. She faced war, heartbreak, competition, and betrayal. At one point she closed her fashion house and vanished from the spotlight. Many believed she would never return to Paris. But true legends never stay silent. At the age when most people think life has passed them by, she reopened her fashion house. Reporters criticized her. Rivals laughed at her. But Coco simply lifted her chin and let her designs speak. When her new collection hit the runway, the audience gasped. It was clear to everyone. She had returned stronger than before. The world accepted her again. Her fashion became eternal. Her name became part of the Paris skyline. The Eiffel Tower represented strength. The Seine represented romance. And Chanel represented elegance. Today, when people walk through Rue Cambon, they still feel her presence. The mirrors, the staircase, the untouched apartment she left behind all whisper the same story. A girl who once had nothing created a style that the world will never forget. Coco Chanel did not just dress Paris. She transformed it. She proved that elegance was not luxury. It was freedom. Her life is a reminder that the greatest stories begin with struggle and end with courage. Her name still floats in the air of Paris. Every shop wind.